Today I'm going to be doing a quick vlog review of the greatest ship I've ever been to, Odyssey of the Seas, in which I'm going to be going over its restaurants, areas, and activities, and their S-tier shows. Seriously, the shows in this ship are top tier, with so much more. We in our room, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got some dessert, got our ducks and shit. We got our bed. We got some ducks here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. By the way, this is my best friend and my brother. You'll be seeing them a lot in this video. Starting at the top of the ship, we of course had our pool deck. You had a vibrant environment with live action bands performing throughout the day. Only downside about the pool deck is it can get pretty crowded throughout the day. At night, however, different story.
Wow. That's crazy. Ain't that crazy, Drew? Big pool? Bro, get out of the shot, bro. Bro, get out. This shit crazy, right, Drew?
Overall, I'm going to be giving the pool deck an 8 out of 10. The second and my personal favorite part of the ship was definitely the Seaplex. The Seaplex was basically a multi-event area with arcade games such as duck crate machines. We spent so much time on that specific one and I don't know why. They also had other activities like foosball and ping pong, in which they would actually host tournaments in. They also had a court in the middle for sports, but every night events would be hosted here, such as laser tag. And bumper cars. Yes, they had bumper cars. Do I even need to say more? Guys, Chris, come on, bumper cars. Overall, the Seaplex was great, 10 out of 10. Duck Arcade, 11 out of 10. Next up, we had the sports deck section of the ship. Overall, this was pretty fun for everyone as it had a lot to offer. You had the Skypad, in which they would host different activities like beanbag toss tournaments and yoga. Again, just a different vibe when playing at night. You could surf. You had a rock climb station. And just had different games like shuffleboard and soccer 8-ball pool.
Alright. Yeah. Okay.
And if you ever wanted to skydive while being on a boat, you finally can. Except you had to pay money to do this, so I didn't get to do this, but yeah. 8 out of 10. Now, if you're like me and like to eat food, well then you're in luck. The food was pretty good. A lot of the ship in this food is gonna be closer to Applebee's quality, maybe a little bit higher. But because they had so much variety and they would even change their menus daily, I was okay with that. And the Windjammer Buffet still ended up being one of my favorite places about this ship.
Facts.
Food in the cruise, 7 out of 10. Now, I'm going to talk about what a lot of people don't talk about this ship, and that's the shows. The shows in this ship slapped. The Royal Theaters were where they would host most of the shows, but I'm going to be talking about 3 particular ones, starting with The Effectors. The Effectors was a superhero show in which they would fight all these bad guys with all these visual effects and LED lights, which were pretty cool. There was drones, 9 out of 10. There was the book. The book pretty much had a little bit of everything. It's basically about different adventures a book can immerse you in. And each part was separated in chapters. So in one part, you got drums, you got dancing, acrobatics and shit. 10 out of 10. Finally, there was Showgirls, in which they got talented dancers. They're all attractive, so that's a plus. And then they would moon you. 11 out of 10. Then the theater would also have other shows like music performances and comedians. And you would have this. If this isn't top tier entertainment, I don't know what is. With all these shows being complimentary as well, there's no reason not to watch these shows. There's also another multi-deck theater room called 270, in which they would host shows and events like Silent Disco, but they would also just host random stuff like this. Overall, I highly recommend boarding this ship. The shows, the amount of activities, and its food, it's enough to make anyone happy. I'll be giving Odyssey of the Seas a solid 4 out of 5.
Yeah. That is hot. Like, can you touch him? I don't know. Oh my god, look, he's coming, he's coming. Hey. Yo. Right there, yeah. Come on, bro. Yeah, don't.
What is doing, bro?